Do you ever open an Excel sheet and everything looks identical? Today, we're fixing that. In this video, I'll show you how to automatically highlight an entire row in Excel based on a condition. So Excel does the boring work for you. No formulas inside cells, no VBA, no Excel PhD required. Let's jump in. In this workbook, we have a task tracker table with 5 columns. The status column contains values like pending, in progress, completed, overdue. What we want is simple. When the status changes, the whole row changes color automatically. If status is completed, then highlight the raw green. If status is in progress, then highlight yellow. If status is overdue, then highlight red. First, you want to select the area you want Excel to color. So click and drag to select your whole table, not the headers. Excel will only format what you've selected. Once everything is selected, go to the Home tab, then Conditional Formatting. Now here's the thing. Excel does have ready-made rules, but it doesn't really have a big, obvious button that says highlight the entire row based on one cell. So we create our own rule. Click New Rule and pick the option that says Use a formula to determine which cells to format. This sounds fancy, but the idea is extremely simple. We're telling Excel if the status cell in this row says a certain word, color the whole row. In the formula box, we're going to point Excel at the status column. Let's say your status column is column E and your table starts on row 2. Your formula for overdue would be equal $E2 equal overdue in double quotes. Let me translate that into normal human language. It means look at column E on this row. If it equals the word overdue, then format this row. Now here's the most important beginner detail, and it's where people mess up. That $sign in front of the E locks the column. It tells Excel, always check column E no matter what. But we do not lock the row number because we don't want Excel checking only one row forever. We want it checking row 2, then row 3, then row 4, and so on as it goes down the sheet. So we lock the column, but we leave the row free. That's why it's $E2, not $E2. Now click Format, then Fill tab to pick your color. For overdue, red or orange are popular choices because it's basically Excel's way of yelling at you. Pick bold text too if you want it to stand out even more. Click OK, then OK again. Right away, every row that has overdue in the status column should light up. And the best part is, if you change a status from pending to overdue, the row updates instantly. No reformatting. No extra steps. Now if you want multiple colors, you just make more rules. Do the same thing again for completed. Highlight the table. Conditional formatting. New rule. Use a formula to determine which cells to format. Type equal $E2 equal completed in double quotes. Click the Format button and pick a green color. OK and OK. Do it again for the In Progress status. This time, I will pick a yellow color. For pending, you could leave the white color as it is, or you could pick a light gray color. Also, if you don't want bright colors, you could pick soft shades of colors. Let's quickly change the colors for the Manage rules. Alright, good stuff. Now, another method is to highlight rows based on a word. This is a faster method, and it's good if you don't want to type formulas. You still select the whole table first. Then go home, conditional formatting, highlight cells rules, and select the text that contains. You type the word like overdue and choose a format color. Click OK. This is quick and beginner-friendly, but here's the downside. It usually targets the cells that contain the text, not always the full row the way you expect. Depending on how you select your range, it can work, but it's not as precise or flexible as the formula method. So I treat this as the fast and easy option, not the best long-term option. If you know another way to highlight an entire row in Excel, put it in the comments. And that's it. Now your Excel sheet can stop being a boring wall of text and start acting like a helpful assistant. And if you love saving time in Excel, I've put together a whole course full of 100+ tricks and hacks that make Excel way less annoying. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.